What is the name and function of the first cranial nerve? Olfactory, sense of smell. What is the name and function of the second cranial nerve? Optic, visual acuity. What is the name and function of the third cranial nerve? Oculomotor, muscles that move the eye and eyelid, pupillary constriction, and lens accommodation. What is the name and function of the fourth cranial nerve? Trochlear, muscles that move the eye. What is the name and function of the fifth cranial nerve? Trigeminal, facial sensations, corneal reflex, and mastication. What is the name and function of the sixth cranial nerve? Abducens, muscles that move the eye. What is the name and function of the seventh cranial nerve? Facial, facial expressions and movement, salivation and tearing, taste, sensations in the ear. What is the name and function of the eighth cranial nerve? Vestibulocochlear, hearing and equilibrium. What is the name and function of the ninth cranial nerve? Glossopharyngeal, taste, sensation in pharynx and tongue, pharyngeal muscles. What is the name and function of the 10th cranial nerve? Vagus, muscles of pharynx, larynx, and soft palate, parasympathetic innervation of thoracic and abdominal organs. What is the name and function of the 11th cranial nerve? Spinal accessory, sternocleidomastoid and trapezius muscles. What is the name and function of the 12th cranial nerve? Hypoglossal, movement of the tongue. Of the 12 pairs of cranial nerves, what three are entirely sensory? The first, second, and eighth cranial nerves. Of the 12 pairs of cranial nerves, what five are motor? The third, fourth, sixth, 11th, and 12th cranial nerves. Of the 12 pairs of cranial nerves, what four are mixed? The 5th, 7th, 9th, 10th cranial nerves.